What's going on? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Attack Productions. Today I got Jimmy with us. He's got us another Syn Shenron deck profile. It's a little bit different, I think. We'll find out.
Yeah, it's a post-ban.
Post-ban, yes. Yeah, we haven't done that one yet, have we?
Yeah, we haven't.
Yeah, there's buttons. Click up there for a reason. Stuff in the link, so let's go into it.
Yeah, so this is our first locals back after the holidays, so didn't really build anything new. I just updated some of my older lists, and I did play Gohan for most of the event, and then the last round we weren't playing for anything, so I switched to this just to see how it would do, and it did pretty well. I'll just go ahead and go over the Z battle cards first. I'm not going to go in depth on every card, but you have your Z leader, double strike, 20k base, plays your big boy, or any dragon really. Your Vegeta's staple, and then Goku. He never comes out. The Goku is never played in this deck, so you could probably just go for Vegeta, to be completely honest, and get away with that. Or you could just cut all these and just run this because this is all you need. You don't need anything else. Your leader, you're a Awaken Wish hybrid. You're going to be searching out your Dragon Balls by tapping this. When you awaken, you restand your leader plus an energy, and the backside is a draw, and then activate main to neg 2 things, 15k, either 2k things on your field, 1 thing in your field, and 1 thing on your opponent's field. So really helps out with the archetype. We got the balls. You need them to awaken. Play 6 of them. Oceanus Haze is gone now, so this is your only other Dragon Ball tutor. This was at 3 for me, and I was running Haze at 4, but with Haze gone, you definitely need 4 of these just to boost your consistency, and does have the secondary effect of giving a Dragon Barrier, which is it's okay. But you can just get lucky and see the balls when you need them, and you don't need to ever play this, but sometimes you just really need to get that consistent turn 2 awaken, which you want to awaken on turn 2. For our Dragon package, for the Nova, plays for 1 when you have 6 balls, and then when removed by your own skill, he'll come back and draw you a card. The Ice, same effect, but he will gain crit instead. Dread Destroyer, draw a card on play, and then double strike 20k on swing. It'll blow up something on your field, and then neg something 20k on your opponent's field. And then your big boy will play off of your Z leader. You can also just tap 2 for it if your opponent has 3 energy. If he's negged, he'll gain 5k. You can activate to neg something for every Z energy, or for 30k. Most of the time you're going to be doing 30k because you're going to Z awaken fairly quickly. And then 2 of the Rage Shenrons, once you have a Z leader, it just becomes basically a dual negate. Negates the attack, puts a 15k critical body on field. That's also a blocker. So you can, this is good defense. You do have to be at 3 life for the Z awaken, but you are base 20k, and then this is just something else your opponent has to work through to kill you. Beer super combo, it's staple super combo in this deck. This card is crazy. When you combo with it, you get to reveal the top card. If it's a red card, you get plus 5k combo power. If it's a yellow card, you get to neg something 5k. If it's red yellow, you get both effects. And then the card that replaces Haze is the Beerus TP. This card is absolutely crazy. It comes out for 1 on arrival. And it has offering. The offering is limit 1, which is a little but is what it is. If you don't know what offering is, it's either your opponent crits a life, or they let you draw 2 cards. This is fantastic in replacement for Haze. If you don't see your Oceanus on turn 1, you can leave that energy open, and then when your opponent attacks for turn draw, you just combo with the Beers, reveal top card, add it to your hand, play this. If your opponent is familiar with the matchup, they really don't want to take any life into hand, or take any life at all, whether it's to hand or the drop area, because they want to have that life cushion for your attacks. So they'll usually let you draw 2, you get a fat hand, you have your ability to draw into Dragon Balls off of this. And then it also has the effect that when it attacks, it'll lock something down. It'll just stun something out of the game. Card is absolutely fantastic. And also, if you have a red yellow energy, he loses his combo cost. So he also becomes a combo target to bring out your other Beeruses. And you do want to be comboing your red yellow cards, and you want to put stuff in the drop area because you do run the warp lands. You want these over just the standard check lands because you don't want to ever energy exhaust anything. You want to be able to use energy, your standing energy, either on your turn or your opponent's turn. You don't want to ever just pitch something to your energy and get no value out of it, because every action in this deck does matter, especially with Haze gone. You have to manage things a little bit better. It's still a pretty helmet deck, but it is a little bit more difficult playing the game without Haze. And especially if you're playing the red-yellow variant, you do have to manage your energy charges and manage where things go. While it's not very difficult, it is something you have to think about, opposed to other versions of this deck. Two Almighties. This card should be fucking banned. All of the counters are just insane. This one is no exception. 2 energy, counter attack, and you pitch a yellow card. You have plenty of yellow cards, you're fine. Card's absolutely bonkers. This was at 3 for me, but I had an issue of I was just getting these clogged in hand. I would just have all 3 every single game, and my opponent would just call it and never let me activate this card from hand. There we go. Some of our tech cards. 1 Vegeta Royal. This is for the turn that you're going to Zeo Bacon. You could swing with your lead, get a draw, get your whatever effect, then combo this, tap the 1 to restand your lead, and then Zeo Awaken. It does negate the skills of the leader card, but your Zeo Awaken is a new instance. So it gains its skills back, so you get an additional draw and additional attack, at that being a 20k double strike attack. You don't want to Z Awaken on the first attack and then restand, because you'll lose all your skills on your Z leader. You want to attack, combo, restand, awaken, then attack again, so you can get everything. There have been times where I get a little too trigger happy on this and Z Awaken, and then just fuck myself out of the game. 2 Dragon Thunder, another yellow card, another solid card. If your leader card's a Shadow Dragon, you don't even need yellow energy to play this. You can activate it for free if you have 3 energy tapped, and it just Sensu Beans. But if you do activate this effect by paying the 1 yellow energy, you get to negate one of your opponent's battle cards skills for the turn. So, like a Final Flash and Bean built-in hybrid card's kind of crazy. For our defensive package, you don't want to be too defensive, but I run these because they're good at putting yourself down to 3 life. If your opponent's just trying to clear your board, you can pick up your own life using these, and they're also dual negates of putting a blocker token out. And if worst comes to worst, they're just charge targets, or if you don't ever get to use the blocker, you just combo with them or attack with them because you want to turn cardboard sideways. 3 Trunks. Shout out to Jake for hooking me up with the draft tournament one like 6 months ago for $5. Thank you, Jake. If you want it back, you can just have it back. But it's just a super combo for a battle card. Game 5k combo.
Didn't you get like 3 from us?
Huh?
You had that one?
No, I got the blue and or you didn't even give me the blue ones. I got the yellow ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thought you got our Trunks ones. Maybe it was Jake who got our Trunks ones.
No, I got the red ones as well from you guys.
Okay.
But that was like forever ago. Secret Rare Heroine's Lineage. Don't read this card sideways in your hand. Your opponent knows what they're about to walk into. I don't have a Vegeta, or I would run it in this list. So I just run Heroines because it's the easiest one. And then the real secret of the deck, Champa, because Champa is always good. There's never an instance where Champa is bad. Even if you can tell me an instance where he's bad, I'm gonna tell you you're wrong.
Nick, is he wrong?
If it's in French, it's always terrible.
No, in French, you can just make up what it does.
With that being said, thank you for tuning in. Keep in mind, there's buttons down below. Feel free to click them there for a reason. Read your cards, know your plays, and fall out.